that in our life we collect all our bad characteristics and bad actions, they manifest as energies in the grave. So as soon as you enter into the grave, these energies have to be resolved. The bad will manifest as bad creatures, and then these creatures, because they have nowhere to go, they're in the grave, come after you. And in the seclusion and in the grave, then you have to push away these energies and rid yourself of these energies. Seclusion is one process for the shaykh to be educated in that understanding. Someone who hasn't tasted death doesn't have the slightest understanding of what we're talking about. That's why when they talk about death, it's like reading a book. Somebody read a book and now telling you what they read of a book. Say, yeah, I know that's in the book, but let's describe what really happens. Because a book is one thing and the reality is a little bit more detailed. And that's one of the details of seclusion, is that you go in with energies, and that's why the shaykhs talk about energy. People think it's an action and what will happen with this action. Oh, that action will actually be a horrific creature that when Allah lock you in a box, is your grave, that creature now is something you have to deal with. When people say, oh, how is justice going to come? Justice is going to come very severe, Allah is very just. So the bad actions you do against people, for example, it's going to be a horrific energy, and that energy going to come to you in the grave and do horrific things to you. So that's not something easy, that's not something simple, and everything is going to be caught. There's no escaping Allah's way. So that's why if Allah's rahmah comes, He sends you guidance that resolve it now. So they resolve it in their physical world, they do their istighfar, they do their salawats. Make your contemplation to see what's in your file. If you don't contemplate, then you're not really trying to figure out, what's my bad character? Oh, you find it. And that's the danger. When you sit and meditate, you say, oh look, I'm arrogant, I'm ignorant. You have to admit that you're ignorant, not to be arrogant that you think you know something. Say, I know nothing. And as much as you live a life saying, I don't know. When they ask you how to do, say, I have no idea. Even if you know, say, I don't know, but I'm quiet because then I'm open to listen. So arrogance, pride, all of these characteristics will come through tafakkur and meditation. If a person doesn't meditate, they never catch what's wrong, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger until it become like the movie The Hulk, where it's a green horrible big creature, and then you say one thing, he comes out and then want to punch you. So we don't want the nafs and shaitan to become strong, we want to collapse it. So on every ability you have to collapse your ego. When someone asks you about something, give the information, be nothing. Collapse yourself, step on yourself. It's not easy, and this is the life of tariqah, inshaAllah.